Thank you very much for your call. You are 5 and 9, 5 by 9 in Sweden, in the northern part of Sweden, on the east coast. Here is John, Juliet Alpha November QSO.
Yes, Jan. Pleasure to make your contact. 21 Juliet Lima. This is 15 Papa Echo 79 in Switzerland, Zurich, Switzerland. I'm actually right now at 1,200 meters above sea level, and just moved. When I heard you before, I just moved my horizontal three-element Moxon in your direction.
Yeah, QSL, you are booming in here in the northern part of Sweden. No problems at all. I'm sitting in my summer QTH for the moment, so I'm very close to the sea here, about 100 meters from the sea. And I'm running here an old Midland mobile station, Midland 7001, and the antenna is a 5/8 vertical from Grazioli, about 15 meters above the ground, over.
Yeah, fantastic. You're booming in here, 5 and 9 as well now, as I have moved my directional into your direction. What is the city called where you are right now, Jan?
My city is called Levanger. Perhaps quite hard to pronounce for you, but I can spell it for you. Lima, Oscar, Victor, Alpha, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo. Levanger is my QTH, and it's located about 800 kilometers north from the capital city, Stockholm, on the east coast in the northern part of Sweden, over.
Levanger. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Fantastic. I never had Sweden, so I'm very, very happy with this, Jan. I'm gonna, just give me a second. I would like to have a short QSO with you, if you don't mind. Would you change to 27395, Jan?
Okay, what channel, over?
It's 39, channel 39, one up.
CQDX, 29, Whiskey Red.
21, Juliet November, this is 15 Papa Echo 79.
21, Juliet Lima is QRV, over.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, you know, I don't wanna block the channel 38. You're booming in here beautifully. Which Grazioli antenna do you have?
I have the Fox Echo 10 Victor. I also have the same antenna, the same model in my home QTH. So I think it's a very nice antenna. I bought this one, the first one, about 3 years ago, and I have also the same antenna at my home QTH, over.
Yeah, I heard about that. You know, unfortunately, I don't have a very good antenna possibility at my QTH. As you can imagine, some people don't have that luxury. But I'm trying to see if I can get one on the roof of the whole building, but, you know, need some permissions in that. And I looked at some antennas, and many people told me to go with the Grazioli FEV 10. It's just excellent workmanship, works fantastic, and apparently they say quite easily to set up because it's so well made.
Yes, I can tell you that it's very, very nice built and very strong built, and all the components are very high quality. So I'm very happy with the antenna. And this QTH where I'm located now in my summer QTH, it can be quite windy here, especially on the winter in the snowstorms. But the antenna is totally straight here, and it has been sitting here in the tower for about 2 years now, so no damage at all to the antenna, so it's very robust built, and the components is a very high quality also, so I'm very, very happy with the antenna here, over.
Yeah, excellent, Jan. Yes, they're not cheap, but hey, if they're fantastically built and they work just unbelievably well, then I agree with you. Then it is worth to pay the price. But then you have a great antenna and you can keep that one for many years to come.
Yeah, I believe this antenna will be with me for a very long time, so I can highly recommend the Grazioli antenna. My first impression was when I saw the emballage of the antenna and opened the cartoon, just to look at how it was handled and put together in the box and everything, and the instructions was a very high impressive feeling for the antenna. So it's also working very well. So I'm very happy with the antenna there. So okay, it's very glad that I'm your first Sweden station from Zurich. I'm working a lot here on 11 meters, but I'm also on the ham radio band. And I don't know if you are into QRZ.com. There you can see my antenna setups in my home QTH with the Grazioli. My ham call is Sugar Mike 2, Romeo Mike Golf, SM2RMG. So if you are on QRZ.com, you can look me up there, over.
Excellent, John. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm trying to get my ham license. Well, the lower ham license in Switzerland. You know, we have two. We have Hotel Bravo 3 and Hotel Bravo 9. 9 is the higher end of amateur, and I'm going for the Hotel Bravo 3, which will then allow me to, have 100 watts and go to some other bands. I hope to work on that next year. But I know about QRZ.com, so I certainly can even look at it. So can you give me your call sign again? I got Sierra Mike 2.
Yes, Sierra Mike 2, Romeo Mike Golf. Sierra Mike 2, Romeo Mike Golf, over.
Yeah, that's a very cool call sign, Romeo Mike Golf. That kind of swings and easy to differentiate from all the others. Sometimes I'm looking at YouTube and one guy there is, you've probably seen him as well. His name is Cal. Maybe you even had him on contact with him. Mike Zero, Mike Tango or something like that. He has like 3 M's in his call sign. So I think yours is pretty cool. Sierra Mike 2, Romeo Mike Golf. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it worked quite okay with the call sign there. I have been a licensed amateur since 1986, I believe. But true fact, I work a lot out here on 11 meters. I really enjoy 11 meters, and we are some local guys here in my nearest area, and we work a lot here local on 11 meters. And I'm also running a lot of old stuff, CB radios. I love the old rigs, and if you go into my page on QRZ.com, you can see my Radio Shack, and there's a lot of CB radios on the picture, over.
Fantastic, Jan. Well, it's always the same, Once you're hooked, there is always the next one, right? But I also have to say, I love the older radios as well. Unfortunately, sometimes some do not work that well anymore. A little bit of frequency or modulation not as good. But I remember like 40 years ago, I had the old. I don't know if you remember that. 45 years ago, I had an old Ham International. There was also Lafayette had the same. It was a big box with some a speaker with holes on the right side. It was a really big base station, but that was an old rig, and I don't know. I just kind of like that look of those old stations. Well, Jan, look, I don't want to keep you up too long, but I'm very, very happy that I turned around my antenna to get to you, to Levanger, and Jan, I appreciate it. I wish you a great day, and I hope we're going to have contact again one day, and I'm certainly going to look at your QRZ page. Sierra Mike 2, Romeo Mike Golf. This is 15 Papa Echo 79.
Yeah, QSO, thank you very much. The pleasure was all mine. No problem at all. Very glad to work you, and I will be going QRT from my summer QTH in a few minutes here. I was just arriving here and checking the cabin and that everything was okay, so I thought I should turn the radio on and listen at the conditions here from the cabin here. So thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the best and good luck here on 11 meters also. So this is 21 Juliet Lima, 73, and bye-bye from here. Bye-bye.
Thank you, likewise, Jan, and enjoy your summer home over there. I'm sure you have a great place there and certainly a nice setup. 7321 Juliet Lima, 15 Papa Echo 79. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
15 Division, copy 29 Division.
Yeah, 29 Division, this is 15 Papa Echo.
Yeah, very good afternoon, sir. Yeah, I was just listening to your QSO there with Jan in Sweden, and that radio, the Ham International, was the Ham International Jumbo. The Jumbo was the radio, sir. I'm looking at one in the shack at the moment, my friend. QSO?
You lucky son of a gun. Yeah, isn't that a beauty? Do you have the black one or the silver one?
I have the black one and the original handles. The handles for this radio, for the rack handles, they make massive money on eBay. Sometimes like 50 euros, 60 euros just for the handles. But this one still has its handles. It's missing one button, one of the little plastic buttons on the QSW is missing, but apart from that, it's like new, sir.
Oh man, I envy you. It is a beautiful station. Just to look at it, it's just, I mean, yeah, I can't say much more. Would you mind reconfirming me your call sign and operator QTH, please? This is 15 Papa Echo 79, operator Peter QTH, Zurich, Switzerland, right now at 1200 meters above sea level. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL Peter. Yeah, the name here is Adam. That's Alpha Delta Alpha Mike. The QTH is the city of Sligo. That's Sugar, London, India, Germany, Oscar. It's on the northwest coast of the Republic of Ireland, about a kilometre from the Atlantic Ocean, or less than a kilometre, Peter. And the call sign for your log is 29 Hotel X-Ray 029. So 29 Hotel X-Ray 029 is the call. But yes, sir, I have many old radios in the shack, old President Adams. I have the very first radio I ever owned, Peter. I kept all my radios, sir. So all my HF radios and all of my CB radios, they're all still in the shack. I never sold them, and of course my kids have no interest, so when they retire, they sit there and they're not interfered with, Peter.
Yeah, so that will be a big home sell. Well, too bad that they're not interested in it. Yeah, when I started CB at the time with that station. Well, it wasn't authorized, but okay, at the time, I wouldn't do that today, but at that time it was kind of okay. And but I was only about 16, 17.